the boat. It's about that time. Well, I hope the Lord blesses us for the big king salmon.
Such anxiety.
Head down.
Turn this right on.
All right. We made it out into Lake Michigan. We're gonna set some lines. Praying for a king, but we'll settle for some coho. Subscribe and comment for a free chance to win a whitetail hunt in Southern Ohio. Later boards out.
Okay, now we're gonna go on this side.
So it'll just keep taking drag?
I'm gonna let it go till about 100 foot off the side of the boat.
All right, guys, fish on. First fish.
Well, you got plenty of time. You got like.
Bring them on this side.
This side
I
of
want
it?
them away from
And
Get
then
the
going right in here.
I want to see what this is. Sorry.
Little lake trout.
If it is, it's smaller. It's a coho.
It might be a coho.
Decent.
It's getting near the motor, so it's getting tired.
Got good fight to it now. Pulling it. Yeah.
Walk this back.
Yeah, I got it. Let me pull this in.
Ooh, he came off too.
Phew.
Just got.
Oh, okay, there's the big ball. All right, Tim, I got it. That's the direction piece, tells you the current flow, temperature. Tells you how much line's going out.
How deep are we right now?
Is this even called fishing? This is
44.
called catching, isn't it? This is called catching.
We're getting up.
There's Gordon. Man, big head shakes.
That's a Laker.
Big Laker, you think?
If it's shaking heads, then yeah.
Yeah, it's shaking head.
Yeah, it's a Laker. Probably a real good one too.
Yeah, it's definitely not one to come in.
Just tire them out. Take your time. Take your time. That's why you keep your pull ups and you go like this, and they'll throw that hook right out. Tire them out.
Told you the good Lord was going to bless us with a big fish today. This might be it. That other one was a nice fish, but this one here,
Yeah, there's some big Lakers around here.
I can feel him shaking. Big head shakes. He's getting tired, Tia. Captain Potter bringing out the magic. Putting us on the fish.
And Jen, it was her
Jen.
idea to come here.
Oh yeah. Nice big head shake. Look at that. Boom, boom.
Now I want to start pulling in some line.
Jen ought to start her own YouTube channel, fishing as much as you're kayaking.
That, yeah.
Yeah, you should. This is definitely a decent fish.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Here, what? You want to put breaks the surface of the water, you got to keep reeling it. Reel it right into the net. Got him. I'm gonna put him. That's a bigger one.
Woo.
Right.
Got him.
Oh, that one wore the arm out now. Awesome. Charlie's got one on. Third fish of the day. Nice.
When that gets close, let me know. I'm in about 74 foot of water. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, you got to get one in, Captain.
All right.
It looks like a decent fish. How'd he feel?
It's got a lot of copper.
A lot of copper, you can't tell. Guys, the head shaker. They say with the head shaking, it's a Laker.
Shaker Laker.
Shaker Laker. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How many feet you have? You still got 119 feet.
You can tip it at
Oh,
pole.
yeah.
Tip it at pole.
See now, I got it. I got it bouncing.
He's on the surface back there.
If you never did this before, I recommend it. Man, what an experience.
Good little one.
Fighter though. He's caught on the net. Just slip him in.
Hello?
So that back, show him again. That back fin is right there. Means it's a natural.
Natural spawner.
Awesome.
What a beautiful fish.
Yes, it
Wow.
is. Jenny's on. I think that one's on that lure that you were talking about. Isn't that with the board? And the brown diver? I thought it was. It might not be. I don't know.
This might be a small one as well.
Yeah, it seems like you either know what you're doing or reeling it in twice as quick as. You gonna stand back and you want me to hold that while you take the planer off?
No,
Captain Finch is on the wheel, doing a little trolling. My duties is to go along this coast. That's us to the left in the arrow. We're at 170 feet. I can take us in a little closer, but I don't want to go in any closer than 80 feet. Got our downriver down. We're not marking any fish at the moment, but we did just mark a few, and we just broke the spell and caught a little one. So I think we're up to 6 on the day. You can only keep 8 lake trout, so we need to keep catching other species. Lake Michigan after a hard day's fishing. We ended up with 6 lake trout. Guys, we're here with Captain Potter, and he's going to give me a lesson tutorial on filleting salmon. And there's supposedly a mud vein in here, and I've never heard of it till today, and you cut it out, and it makes the fish taste a lot better. Yes, we usually skin the fish at the dock. This was just an emergency to get back home, get this done, and get a little extra sleep.
There's some eggs in that one.
Oh yeah, skein, baby.
Use this knife. That's for the bones.
We're going to catch fish today. It's too big to skin on this countertop. We got a deer skinner back home called Kevin Parker. And if I caught fish like this, I'd be bringing them up to his house for a little tutorial on how to skin something.
Okay, now this goes in the baggie.
Okay. The dogs are going to love that.
Mm-hmm.
Might have to try that with my big Roddy sometime. Alright, now we're going to take the backside off, and then we're going to do the mud vein. Now I know a lot of people have the skin on the backside, and I don't mind it either way, because when I cook it, the skin just sticks to the pan and meat comes off. But he's going to show me how to get these all ready. We're going to cook these for the veterans at the VFW in Jackson. And the meat will all be ready for me to just roll it in some drakes and deep fry some salmon balls.
Good part.
All right. Look, he's just showed up. We got an arrival coming in on us on the skin job.
Come in.
See the avid fisherman. See the kayak fisherman. How you doing, Jen? We're on video.
Yeah, we
He
left
showed
this.
me how to cut this mud vein out. I never knew anything about it. And right there it is. Cut that out and your meat tastes twice as good. All right, thanks for watching, guys. We're here in Michigan working on a lake trout fillet with Jen. She said her favorite fish to eat is walleye, by the way. So we're going to go after some walleye today. See if we can find out what she's talking about. I guess they say they freeze all this leftover garbage and then they grind it up and they feed it to the sled dogs. Is that?
Yeah, no waste.
Yeah, so that's awesome. I know my pups are at home going, man, they're getting fish up there. Probably be willing to trade with that dog, a couple of deer bones for some fish. Jedi's got the deer connection. That's all he eats from September to February. Mm-hmm. It must be the one I caught, the big one.
It's a big one.
Jen's probably better at that than I am.
Yep. You want me to hold that bag open for you?
Well,
Yep. Sorry, Jim.
Beautiful orange color though, that's what you want.
Yes, it is. That fish fought. I almost thought I had a king one for a second. But
Now
she
they
told
be
me
shaking
that,
them heads.
yeah,
Laker
she told me
shakers.
the Lakers are the head shakers. And as soon as I felt it shaking, I believed her. And sure enough, it was a Laker. Some people say, well, you're wasting, you know what? You're not wasting much at all. And like we said, it's going to the dogs. No waste at all.
Look at that beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what you want. Man, they're slimy. Here, if you don't cut yourself.
I noticed you cut a little bit at the tail. Is there a reason for that, or
Sometimes they don't taste good.
right down at the tip?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my personal.
Right. No, I know. I could tell that was a personal preference, and that's why I asked about
Yeah.
it. See, where I'm from, we always leave the skin on one side of this fillet, and then we put that down in the pan on the pan when I put it in the oven. And
You know what?
And
I
cook it
used
and
to
it sticks.
I used to do that.
Yeah.
Now, well, I like to freeze it with the skin on because I think it helps protect it.
okay.
But I like to but
And then when you cook it, the meat just comes right off. The
Then-
skin lays there.
well, what I do then is then I fillet the skin off of it after I thaw it out.
Got ya.
So because I feel like the skin does protect it from getting hurt in the freezer. Not that like
Well,
freezing
see, I
it,
feel like
but-
the skin protects it from me overcooking it, which is its worst nightmare.
well
'cause-
if you like do a seasoning or a marinade.
yeah,
That way, if you take the skin off, that seasoning or marinade can get to both sides.
yeah, that's true.
So, and I've just recently been doing that because I kind of just been like playing around with it.
We
even
got
though I've been
more. We got
cooking
more
fish.
fish. All right, we're on Lake Charlevoix. It dinks into Lake Michigan, and we're going to try to catch a couple different species over here. Maybe a walleye later, some more lake trout, and maybe some browns in here. I heard
well,
too.
we're heading to Lake Michigan right now.
Because might get into a brown trout later. This is definitely a cool section of Michigan. Lake Superior above us, Michigan off to the left.
On top of the clamshell right there. That's where they all the weight ceremonies and stuff. They have all kinds of people here from Jays and
This is the canal that leads out to Michigan, Lake Michigan. Got some anglers coming in. We had to get some sleep. We're off to a little bit late start on this one, but we feel a lot better. That's for sure. It's a beautiful day too. The sun's out a little bit today. I think the water temperature is 50.8, 24 foot of water.
I'm going to here in a second.
Heck yeah. You guys have any luck? Pretty cool canal. Get that canal out.
all right, we're good.
We had to take the poles down. The boat's too big. And they got a little walkway. You can walk down, fish, the canal. Oh yeah, we're in the big waters. This guy's taking a picture of something. We coming up on it. Look, he's shooting over here on the right bank.
I have no idea. Just taking pictures of everything.
Boy, this looks like a cool pier to fish off of. Anybody allowed to walk down here and fish, pretty much? That's cool.
See,
Back over there'd be somebody standing there charging you $5 to walk out there.
you see the guy over there with the net and the big giant pole?
Yeah.
He's been out here before.
Oh, good shit. He knows he can't get his fish up over that wall without that big long net. You can tell the rookie anglers from that, just the net alone.
Yep.
Same way at the ocean. If you don't have that big, they're up there fishing on the bridge. If you don't know somebody has that long net, you ain't landing nothing. That water's clear. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's clear.
Hold on.
All right, we'll save some battery for some good action. Threw in, tried to catch a little bit of walleye here this evening. Didn't have no luck for the trout this morning, or all day. Been tough fishing.
Beautiful aluminum.
Oh yeah, I got a picture of them. 3 lines over here. We got 7 out right now. We had some diamond rigger action earlier, but we're back in a walleye place. What island was it called? The name of that island? Holy Island. Beautiful, peaceful out here. Sun just set over that hill right there. Alright, hopefully we'll get some evening. Oh, that was perfect. I was talking during it. Dang it. Maybe he'll do it again. Guys, we're starting to get on them a little bit. It's the 3rd one. It's job Tim. Me and Tim both got 2 nice ones. We got a little smaller ones. Man, yeah, they're feisty. $27, $26, $19, $20. Ah, he's not happy. Tell you what, can't really see much out there. The way these windows reflect lights, gotta be careful. You have to pretty much rely on this system. Tells you how deep I am. Shows me the lay of the land. It also has radar on it, so the boat is out in front of me. It should light it up red. We're going up and down. We've caught 4 walleye. Every time I get through this pass up ahead of us, we usually get a bite, so we just keep going back and forth. And hopefully in the morning we can get on some lake trout or some browns or something. Alright, these are 2 fishing dogs. Little Bit and the captain. Little Bit's a little bit of a whiner. Just a little bit. Boy, what a beautiful morning. Nobody's out here. We're just killing them. We ended up getting 6 walleye over 25 inches. And I think we got 2 around 20 21 inches, 20 and 21. Not sure if we're going back after any more lake trout, if we're going to keep fishing for walleye. But definitely got some beautiful fish. The phone kept dying, so I didn't get a lot of good footage. What a beautiful place. Yeah, I'm driving right now. There's my lines. I gotta make a little bit of a right. Gotta get back on our lines. We're getting ready to get up to a spot where we've been catching them. A little bit. You're whining a little bit. Atta girl. And there's our lines. Get in between them. Right there on that where that circle is, and we've been hooking up. You can see where our lines have been going through there. Pretty amazing boat. One of the nicer ones I've ever fished on. That's for sure. Captain Potter been working his magic out here. I think we got 6 lake trout, and then we got 8 big walleye. I think it's just a little too early for the kings, the water temperature. They're in this lake, but they're way down by Chicago. They're way south. I'm way up in the north. Beautiful morning. Beautiful morning. Did alright last night. Couple nice hogs. Captain Potter. And we got fish finder back here too. It's pretty nice. The little island down there. 4 little sailboats. Alright, skinning the walleye is a little different than trout. I'm just learning this. I guess walleye cheeks are a thing. You get this little tiny brown chunk of meat. That's it. There they are, cheekies. I'm going to try some cheeks for the first time.
I can't cut through the skin with this anymore.
No, it's all out. Both of our sharp knives are back at the house. At least we found one. We might have to take that other one back to the house and skin it at the house.
Once you get in there, it's
Facebook will probably block me for posting this video. Doesn't get too much gore.
Cut you some.
You bucket bear. Probably tough to fillet a fish after you've been out all freaking day and night. We started off the day slow. We didn't start catching fish until middle of the night, and then it got hot, and then we couldn't leave. But we ended up quitting it to about daylight. Hopefully, I'm either going after steelhead tonight or tomorrow night, I'm not sure. I would like to thank Tim Potter for taking me on this trip, and I want a special thanks to Jenny and Charlie for also being in our film. And we're giving away our free hunt, don't forget.